Introducing the Maktoum family from Dubai. This is a family that makes the likes of Bill Gates and Jeff Bezos seem like average penny pinchers. They make spending on private jets, and private islands look like a trip to your local Walmart, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. The leader of the family is Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, who is in charge of Dubai. His family is the richest in Dubai, with an estimated $18 billion to their name. They've held a spot on Forbes' list of the world's wealthiest families for years. And their wealth continues to grow. He lives a very special life with 6 spouses and 23 children. Everything about them is extraordinary, from their house and hobbies to the parties. He's been the ruler of Dubai for 17 years, and his successor is Hamdan bin Mohammed Al Maktoum. Contrary to what many people think, royal families aren't always born into extreme luxury. Sheikh Mohammed, who was the third son of Sheikh Rashid bin Saeed Al Maktoum, the ruler of Dubai, wasn't born into immense wealth. Back when Dubai wasn't known for its fancy hotels, huge man-made islands, and tall skyscrapers, it was a simple fishing village. It was this village where Sheikh Mohammed lived, in a house without electricity. During those early years, his big family had to share one room and a fan to sleep. Even with this, his house was home to over 100 people, including guards and helpers. However, things were different for his sons, Crown Prince Sheikh Hamdan and his younger brother Mansour bin Mohammed Al Maktoum. By 1966, Dubai found oil and the city rapidly developed. In the years that followed, Dubai became a modern city and an important business center. The princes were born into wealth and enjoyed a lavish lifestyle. They started their education at Dubai's prestigious Rashid School. Later, they went to the UK to study at Sandhurst, a well-known training college for British military officers that many royals from the Middle East prefer. When you have a lot of money, you also have a big responsibility. Sheikh Mohammed is someone who is both responsible and incredibly wealthy. This 73-year-old politician from the United Arab Emirates is known as one of the world's most important creators of real estate. He's like a one-person team that's changing how Abu Dhabi looks, making it a global city like Dubai. He owns and controls important businesses that belong to the government. Some of these are Emirates Airline, DP World, and the Jumeirah Group. Dubai Holding is connected to some of these businesses too. Sheikh Mohammed is the person with the ideas behind famous things like the Palm Islands, the famous Burj Al Arab Hotel, and the tallest building in the world, the Burj Khalifa. The Emirates Group, which was started in 1985, includes Dnata and the biggest airline in the Middle East, Emirates Airline. This airline flies to more than 150 places around the world. People often say it's one of the most luxurious airlines globally, with private suites and even showers on some of its planes for first-class passengers. This really successful business makes about $28.3 billion in money that comes in, and has more than 105,000 workers all over the world. In the year 2023, Emirates said it ended with a huge amount of money, $10.2 billion in cash assets. This is a lot more compared to the same time in 2022, 79% higher. Dubai's king, queens, princes, and princesses live in a huge palace that costs about $2 billion. This palace is 27 times bigger than the White House, and it's spread over an area of about 1.5 million square feet, which is like 44 hectares of land. The royal family really loves animals, so their palace has a private zoo with special animals like tigers, lions, giraffes, and elephants. They are owners of several properties in the UK. To understand how much money the wealthy Maktoum family has, you can look at their huge collection of properties. They own the very successful Godolphin horse racing stables, and they spent $100 million to buy a big estate in Surrey with 63,000 acres of land. They got the Long Cross estate in the 1990s as a place to get away from the hot weather in Dubai. Then, in 2009, they invested $60 million in Dalham Hall, which is used for breeding horses near the Newmarket racetrack. Almost 20 years ago, Sheikh Mohammed bought the Highland Estate in Wester Ross for $3 million. This place is like a palace with 58 bedrooms, 3 places to land helicopters, and a hunting lodge with 16 luxurious bedrooms. Sheikh Mohammed also has a few apartments in a fancy development called One Hyde Park in London. You could say that having palaces on land, in the air, and even on the sea is a royal tradition. The esteemed Vice President and Prime Minister of the United Arab Emirates owns a number of yachts, such as Dubai and Smeralda. But the most remarkable ones are the $400 million yacht called Dubai and the $180 million mega yacht called Quattro L. Quattro L is like a floating version of the Burj Al Arab, and it's owned by the Crown Prince. The yacht named Dubai is a massive 531 feet long and has 50 really fancy guest rooms. It's got a disco, a squash court, and a swimming pool that has special lights made from fiber optics. This 8-deck yacht can sleep 115 guests in its 88 cabins, and it's taken care of by around 90 crew members. On the other hand, the Lursen Quattro L is an incredibly huge ship. One whole deck is just for the royal owner, and it has space for 12 guests in 6 luxurious cabins. Billionaires might have their own private jets, but the wealthy ruler of Dubai has something even bigger, a whole fleet of private jets. One of them is a Boeing 747-400, also known as the Dubai Air Wing 1. This jet is used for both personal trips and official travel. Speaking of travel, in happier times, Princess Haya and Sheikh Mohammed loved traveling together. They once spent an unbelievable $3 million on strawberries, and they went all out by spending a huge $850,000 on a summer vacation in Italy. Their hotel bill in Greece reached a staggering $311,000. Unfortunately, things changed, and the Dubai ruler had to give his ex-wife, who lives in the UK, a massive divorce settlement of $700 million. This made it one of the most expensive divorce settlements in the history of the United Kingdom. Thank you for joining us to explore the extravagant lifestyle of the Dubai royal family. If you found this glimpse into their lavish lives fascinating, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more captivating content. Until next time, stay curious and stay amazed.